So you're considering the idea of moving and living here in San Diego. Well, that's a big step if you're coming from another area. And if you're anything like us, a big move like that takes a game plan and some research. Well, in this video, we're breaking down what it really takes to buy a house here in San Diego in 2023. Talking about your employment, credit scores for qualifying for a home loan, how much you're going to need for your down payment and closing cost, all the way to your search criteria and matching you up with the right area and home. And finally, writing offers that actually get accepted. All the steps involved that you need right now. That way you can be prepared and actually make a successful move, plus making it easier and more fun than you can even imagine. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Lenore Anderson, a San Diego realtor, and I'm partners with my dad, Lyle. We've been helping families just like yours buy, sell, and invest here in San Diego for over 50 years combined. So if you are looking for honest info from seasoned pros, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey, more importantly, reach out to us, a quick call, email, or even a text. Let us know what you're trying to do. We love to help you come up with a solid game plan to make your move here. Guys, here is the biggest thing about buying a home here in San Diego. You want solid job history. If you're getting a home loan and not paying cash, you will need to qualify for financing, meaning that you need 2 years on a job if you are a W-2 earner. If you're self-employed, that's a little different. There are loan programs out there for 1099 earners too. Obviously, cash buyers, you don't need to get a home loan. Now, the next thing that you need is good credit and down payment funds. Different loan programs have different credit score requirements. For example, at the time of us shooting the video, a 3.5% down FHA or first-time buyer loan, your minimum credit score is going to be 580, meaning that you're going to need to have 3.5% of your purchase price for your down payment. Hey, if you are a veteran, thank you for your service to our country. Your minimum credit score requirement's going to be similar. Plus, you get a buy with zero down. Now, keep in mind, a down payment amount can range from like 3.5% of the purchase price all the way up to 20% or more if you want, but you're also going to need funds for your closing costs. You know, the cost for your escrow and your loan, which can range from about 2 to 3% of your purchase amount. So, in reality, plan on needing at least 6 to 7% of your purchase price for the basic FHA loan purchase. You know, people always think about the down payment amounts, but sometimes they forget about the other costs involved, closing costs and your home inspection and appraisal costs. Now, we are starting to see some offers where buyers are asking for sellers to assist on closing costs, but to be truly ready and competitive when it comes time to writing offers and actually getting them accepted, expect to cover your own closing costs. Now, there are all types of conventional and not so conventional loan programs. So if you don't quite fit the criteria of the traditional loan program, don't sweat it. It's still worth having a conversation with a direct lender. Here's where the rubber meets the road. There's a really big difference from dreaming about moving to America's finest city and actually making the move. These are two very different things. If you're serious about this move, get pre-approved for your loan. Please heed our advice and speak with an experienced lender. They're going to review your financial situation and give you options, letting you know what loan programs suit your needs and your situation, and most importantly, explain what works best for you, especially in the current changing market conditions, to actually get an offer accepted. See, once you know your max purchase amount and what your monthly payment is, well, all of those properties you're viewing online become much more obtainable. You know, you have the ability to go look at the property in person or in some cases virtually and make that move forward with an offer. Which brings us to another important factor, your search criteria. And this is where having a county-wide specialist on your side really helps. Not trying to brag here, just stating the facts. My dad and I have helped over 1,000 families achieve their dream of home ownership here in San Diego, and in darn near every zip code too. So once we find out what type of property you're looking for, you know, a condo, a duplex, hey, a single story with a big backyard, whatever you're picturing in your head, will help guide you by reviewing locations, neighborhoods, and property types with you. going over everything you need to make this move a reality. We do this by sending you the current listings that match up with your wants and needs. Now, one thing I do need to mention here, do not be put off by our median sales price that's been hovering around $1 million. That does not mean that all homes cost that much. You can definitely find lower priced properties, so don't let that price point discourage you. Now, this is where things get really fun. We get to meet you in person and hit the streets, showing you properties that meet all of your search criteria, providing insight and guidance along the way. Typically, we like to set up anywhere from 4 to 6 properties to look at to start with, making the most of your time here. That way you can see them in person because properties look way different online than they do in person. You want to get a feel for the different neighborhoods and communities. Remember, San Diego is a really big county. There are a ton of little different communities and all different types of lifestyles here. We want your family to be comfortable and really love the area that you pick out. And the last thing it takes to buy a house in San Diego is to write and get an offer accepted. My dad always makes this point that you don't want to be your dentist's first root canal. Well, the same thing's true about picking the right people to help you with this move. You want a team on your side, one that can get you the best price and terms, with a loan that works best for you. That's something that we are really good at. We're happy to say that we are seasoned negotiators, which is great news for you. And we are very active in our business, so we keep up with how offers need to be structured to get seller acceptance, making the whole process less stressful for you. Hey, if that sounds like something you're looking for, reach out to us. We love getting calls from folks who do get it, who do their homework and know who they work with matters. Plus, it really does help make everything much easier for you. Hey, we can't wait to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.